All right, now, where were we? We had just, we're actually back from AFK. Welcome back to the show, guys. This show is brought to you by the nerd community, www.nerd-community.com. You are watching twitch.tv/EvilSqueegee or Twitch or youtube.com/EvilSqueegee. We are playing Judas Steer. This is Deadlands classic cowboy steampunk horror. You don't want to miss this. Today we've got Sam, played by Sarah P. That's me. I'm the Marshal. That's the Game Master. And then there's Finn, played by Serranus, and Matthias up there, played by Kajer. All right, we are in the middle of our adventures right now, and we have just all managed to relocate back in Dodge City. All right, and Matthias managed to ride a whole train without it blowing up, which is probably the first time he's ever done that. Sam has no idea what Matthias' problem with trains is. She just managed to throw him into the train harmlessly, and then walk along the top of the train unnecessarily. Meanwhile, Finn has managed to speed away from the bandits that tried to steal his horse and shoot at it. And we have all managed to escape the dangers of the forest possessed by Antonio Andolini. Whatever he is, however he did that, Finn has no idea. Because the party does not tell Finn when creepy things happen, because Finn does not believe them anyways. And it's just easier to keep Finn in the dark. Now, as you
wow, it's like I've done this before.
I know, right? As y'all convene in the train station, what are our goals right now? Like, what do we have to do now that we're back in Dodge?
Well, I'm going to notify the authorities of the death of their boss.
All right, so Sam, you
and the whole pile of dead bodies and the guy that tried to kill me. Or try to take my horse. And then leaving the body.
Sorry.
And then you'll be depositing the body of the sheriff?
Yeah. Depositing the body of the sheriff at the sheriff's office. I'll notify the Undertaker. And there will be no WrestleMania. However, the
Take 4 damage for the dog.
As you do.
As you do.
No.
Anyway.
An equally valid response.
All right. So you want to go to the sheriff's office, tell them the sheriff is dead, give them the body. Right. And then what?
I explain that I found him on the side of the tracks coming into Dodge.
Okay, you want to explain the circumstances, right? We're not actually doing this yet. I'm trying to get a look at what everybody wants to do, so I know how to, actually make this an interesting session. Right?
And then I notify the Undertaker to come in and do his thing.
All right.
And
you do have one small problem that you have yet to address. Those horses did not belong to you. The dead ones,
that
the two dead ones, they didn't belong to you.
All right.
And do you consult with the others before you go about this?
Well,
Yes.
I'm just asking the players for their intents, all right? Now, Matthias, what are your intents now that you're back in town? What do you want to accomplish? Other than sobbing yourself to sleep because you're pretty certain this train is going to haunt you tomorrow night instead of tonight just to fuck with you.
Well, first I want to make sure that Finn does not in fact do any of what he just said, because somehow I think delivering the sheriff's body to the sheriffs might be a tad suspicious.
All right. We'll play out the discussion in a moment. What does Matthias want to do? Before Finn arrives, what are Matthias's goals?
Well, mostly to get this device to the Fishman, or Stubtoe Duncan, more likely, and perhaps to discuss with Sam the nature of Andolini's involvement. He's still debating that one.
Okay, so he does not start talking about all the witchcraft and voodoo in the car full of priests.
No.
Okay. just making certain, because you never know with Matthias. All right.
It's true.
So, is that okay? You want to somehow communicate to Sam what's up, and you want to handle this device.
Yes.
All right. Sam, do you have any goals as you step off the train?
One of mine is also to get more information out of Matthias about Antonio Andolini, and I probably would have asked him on the train ride and then been snubbed. So
Yeah.
there's that. And then my other priority is to go to the workshop and get some things done to my face to help repair it
All
and
right.
possibly improve some things.
So, as y'all step off the cart, before Finn arrives, I think it's all right to say you guys have room for a small conversation about Antonio Andolini. So, as you step off the train, and there's a waiting room, and nobody uses the waiting room. So, Sam, you'll be free to like drag Matthias into the waiting room and be like, now that nobody's listening, right, and shut the door behind you, and then lean against the door so nobody can come inside, right?
Done.
So there you are, Matthias,
I hold the
confronted
door.
with Sam wants information, and now that Finn is not there to hear it, and there aren't priests there to hear it, she's not accepting this snub.
You are not leaving until you answer my questions.
Hold on one moment. I'm gonna go to the washroom.
He's gotta pee because he's been drinking all the water. Take a white chip, Matthias. That was perfect. That was perfect timing. Matthias will clear his throat and head into the washroom for a moment. There is no window to escape from the washroom, by the way, Matthias. I know you're thinking it. It's not there.
I stand outside the washroom door.
I will whistle loudly, because that's polite. I will not be whispering careless whispers. I think, Lady A, I'm actually at 6 white chips. By my count, at least.
I did award you 2 chips that you did not tell her
Yes.
to give you in chat.
Oh, that's my apologies.
So he is
That
2
is
chips
correct.
higher than that. When I say tell the chat, I mean you gotta ping Lady A because the rest of the mods are apparently useless and can't keep track of chips.
I love you, Lady
Uh,
A. So I will knock on the door, and I will say, "I'm not getting out of this room, am I?" All
No.
right. Well, I wish I could say this is the most awkward place I've had for this conversation, but come on in. Step into my office.
Get out. Ugh. I look around.
there is nobody here.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
So do you join him in the washroom?
Yeah.
All right, so Sam, you join Matthias in the washroom. We're starting at 3. All right. Now,
I don't know what that means.
nobody knows what that means. All right, we're starting at 3. All right. Now, carry on with your conversation, please.
You will answer my questions, or you are not leaving.
Well, that's just lovely. So as it turns out, I don't know if you know this, you probably don't, but I have the ability to communicate with some animals. I understand grunts. It's complicated.
Speaking of, you still have that firefly.
Of course I still have the firefly. Where would I put it?
I don't know, but maybe we should put it outside or something. Because
We
if
did never conclude that if it had ears. That's a good point.
No, we didn't.
All right, hold on.
So
Hold on. I'll step back into the toilet and I will wait. No, is there like an actual toilet in Deadlands?
Yeah. No, the 1800s
All right,
had
so
toilets.
I will lift the back of it up and I will put the jar in the back of the toilet and then I will put the thing back on it.
Sure.
And I will come back and I will say, all right, that's taken care of. So yeah, animals. That's a thing. When I tried to talk to the bear to get it to stop trying to eat us, I got a voice by the name of, or I got Andolini coming to talk to me. Something about Andolini does not negotiate with preachers or something. I don't know. It was distinctly, I remember the words Andolini and basically I'm gonna kill you in a nutshell.
All right. Did he say why?
I believe that device had something to do with it. I think that he was after it, or it was his, or something. All I know is that basically all of those animals in the forest were either belonging to or possessed by either Andolini or someone related to him.
Well, I would sure like that ability. That explains why they were so difficult to kill. They're not acting like real animals at all. Well, what do you propose we do?
I'm proposing we try and figure out what's going on with this firefly. And see what if we can figure out what kind of witchcraft or whatever is working here, and then trying to figure out what the hell that has to do with Andolini. Ain't no coincidence that we're the ones that found train cars surrounded by animals owned or possessed by the same guy who happens to want the hide of one of our posse members. World ain't that small. Trust me, it's a big world.
I know. Well, I'm headed to the workshop later. I can probably do some analysis on the firefly if that would help.
Yeah, I think we'll both probably do that. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna read up on it or something. I ain't never seen nothing like this before.
Your things that you do
One moment.
are not science.
The timer has hit 0. Now that, I'm only pausing you for a minute here, okay? What that means, okay, is that as you guys are having this conversation, it's like, now you're asking him that question, right? Can you repeat the question for me?
The things that you do are not science, are they?
Creak. Shuffle, shuffle. People are coming into the main hall because you put your back to the door, to the main door, and there was nobody in here. And then you came into the washroom, so that door can be used now. It's not locked or nothing, right? And so there, awkwardly, you can hear thump, thump, a very heavy-set person as the bench right outside the washroom door creaks in protest. Definitely within earshot. These are very thin walls.
Do we hear anything distinctive about this footstep?
No, it is not Stubtoe Duncan.
Okay.
I will simply, at her question and that sound, I will simply say, not really, no. Well, we should be going.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
I will go retrieve my jar,
Which
and
is
I will
very
shake
wet.
it. Yes, I will shake the water off.
Do you want me to take that?
No, I'll put it back I'll put it back in my duster. Which way does the door open? Because we obviously have
The door opens into the main room, not into the washroom.
all right, but does it open to the side where the man is sitting or the other side?
Roll for it.
Odds, door opens at him. Evens, door opens away from him.
I'm gonna go with odds again. I like my odds.
Odds, you want it to open away from him? Or at him?
Yes.
All right.
At him.
Okay, so odds, open at him. Go.
All right.
This is the only way to answer questions where you're like, I don't fucking know. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you're screwed, buddy. So, you look at the door. The hinge is on the wrong side of that door. Ooh. What do you do?
Well, I don't think setting it on fire is gonna work this time.
first if you want.
Is this a male washroom?
It's the washroom.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember if it was divided or not. No, I'll go out first and see what's going on. And I will just I'll casually stride out.
All right, so you open the door. Sam is trying to keep herself out of line of sight, I assume, as not to create any unwanted implications unnecessarily, right? So you open the door, and there is this blubberously large man. He probably weighs so much that this entire facility is lucky to be standing underneath his entire massive weight. Fuck off. And he is sitting on the bench next to the door of the restroom. And he is tapping his leg such that the whole building seems to be shaking slightly, and he is so large that he can't see his knees. And you walk out of the restroom, and he stands up. Did such effort into standing up. He says, "You took long enough."
I drank like 14 canteens on the way here.
You should be more considerate.
I will lean in.
He jiggles.
And I will get right up in his vision.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a problem here, sir?
Out of character. What NPC voice? What? What is your intent with this action? Are you trying to buy Sam the time to get out by stealing his focus?
I am doing that and intimidating the shit out of this guy because I don't have the...
Roll me overall.
I do not have the patience to deal with this fat fuck right now.
Okay, and then Sam, you have an opportunity to sneak out while he's being distracted. Right, so roll me sneaking.
I rolled 21, Marshall.
All right.
Or no, sorry, 19.
Because, you got the stare, don't you?
You
got
do have
Clint
the
Eastwood
stare.
eyes. Can you give the stare at the camera with the Clint Eastwood glint, like the squint, like the threatening squint? That's not a squint. Squint harder. There you go. Now make it dangerous looking instead of like you're blind.
I am blind.
All right, Sam, what's your sneak check? Oh wait,
what if I don't
I'm
want to sneak?
Hold on. Yeah, I just
It's been 2 weeks. Yeah, all right. So,
I was about to point that out. I do in fact have a crit.
all right, in that case, I will not give him a resist roll. Sam, your sneak check.
Well, I don't really want to sneak.
Would you want to make a
I would
scene out of coming out of the
actually-
washroom? Like,
No, I'll just sneak, whatever.
no, if you want to make a scene, like, I'm not telling you gotta, right?
It's not a big scene. I just want to walk out and
Just casual.
just casual, and say, "I'll see you later," and then walk towards the door using the
All right.
voice.
Using the soothing voice. Roll it. Roll it, Sam.
Damn it!
Roll me persuasion with a +2. It's based on Maine.
This was not what I anticipated.
I got you. You got a crit. Don't you worry. Don't you worry
It's
about that.
not rolling. No,
Damn, your highest is 17.
take the first one.
I'll take the second one. All right. I will be generous. I'm a kind and generous marshal today. All right. So here's what happens, right?
On a D4.
Yeah, it's a 17 on a D4. That's actually a total of 19 with your +2 from the soothing voice that you got. So, Matthias,
Yes.
we got a problem here, right? And he's like, he looks down at you, you maggot is tiny human. He is so large he could squash you like a bug, but there's something about the look in your eye that's just crazy. And he goes, why you? No.
I didn't think so.
And as you say that, Sam starts stepping out, right? And she says, I'll see you later. In that flirty voice, right?
There's half a second where my eyes go just a little, like I twitch. You ain't seen nothing. Or you'll never see nothing again.
Why, I do declare.
You can declare all you damn like as long as it don't got anything to do with what just happened.
There was an animal in the bathroom. I had to wait. I will file a complaint about the wildlife with this establishment.
Fantastic. I'm glad we had this talk.
May I use the bathroom now, sir?
Yes. And I will excuse myself.
Sam, you're stepping outside. As Matthias is having this conversation with this man. Finn! You ride up on at the train station. So, Sam, along comes Finn, riding on onto the stage, like up to where the horses are all, right? And you see him there, and he's got a dead body over the back of his horse.
I go over to him. What the hell have you done?
It's the sheriff.
I didn't do anything.
I look down and I see that it's the sheriff.
Yeah.
And my eyes widen.
It was the bandits. The bandit that stole my horse.
Nobody else has ever seen.
Now, Sam! Because what she sort of thought was that the bandits were maybe a euphemism.
No,
But
they're
then
real.
perhaps there were, in fact, real bandits.
Real geographically accurate bandits.
Accurate bandits, yes.
I didn't even see this happening. When Matthias set bandits up as the euphemism for this, I didn't even realize this was going to happen. I gave you the sheriff's body, and we knew the bandits killed him, and I didn't even know this was going to happen then. This is beautiful.
I swear, the guy was all over, not all over the place. He was standing over a bunch of bodies. There was a trail of them, and it looked like he was executed. So I shot him after he tried to.
As you do.
After which, I shot him after he tried to take Sonny again.
Now I have seen Murderfin. When I was Tiny Sam, Murderfin came out. I firmly believed that this was Murderfin.
Yes!
Uh-huh. Tell me something, Finn.
Yeah.
I pat the horse. It shies away, and I go, okay. Why have you brought the body back with you?
Well, that was the only body I recognized, and he at least needs some kind of burial, because I actually kind of respect him a little bit.
You're telling me that you're planning on doing something special for the sheriff's body.
No, I'm just gonna hand it over to the sheriff's office, tell them what happened, and call it a day.
Okay. That's a horrible idea.
Why?
I look at the body and I see the grievous wounds on his chest. And I say, you, do you know how this looks?
It looks like there's a dead body on my horse, and I'm bringing it back to... It just looks like there's a dead body on my horse.
Can I ask you to listen to the words that just came out of your mouth?
No. I'm trying to do the right thing here for the sheriff.
I'm sure you are. And I think for a minute about how am I going to help him? All right. Here's the story. You found the body on the side of the road. There were no bandits. You don't know how it happened. We're both going to the sheriff's office. Fuck.
All right. Now that I have the law on my side, at least some kind
Why
of...
don't come out at this point?
All right, so as you're like, all right, so Sam is like, we got to take this to the sheriff. Sam is now like, she's going to cover for Finn, right? Like, you hear the plan. The plan is we don't know what happened, but here's the body. Is that what the plan is?
That's the plan.
All right, so that's what you step out to, right? Is your slam, and you're like, you step out of the waiting room, right? And there is Sam being like, oh, well, the sheriff's body is on Finn's horse, and Sam is saying, we don't know what happened. We're gonna go turn it in.
What in the actual fuck?
I think the phrase is "what in the actual hell," because that's the most appropriate one.
That's blasphemous.
Not really, because hell is an actual place, and
Fuck is not an actual place?
no, it's an action.
Why do you have his corpse?
Because I found it on the side of the road. Well, side of the track.
And
It was the first of many bodies that I found.
no,
But the only one that... Fine, I don't know what happened, and
That's
we're
better.
gonna... I know better. But...
I'm gonna go over to this, like, as he's telling me this, and I stare at him incredulously for a moment. I'm gonna go over to the body. Marshall?
Yes?
I have a lot of experience looking at dead things.
Yep.
I would like to examine how this individual might have been killed.
Whoever murdered this individual took great pleasure in placing those shots ever so precisely in a perfect triangle. They considered this kill a work of art. Right over where that badge should be, they even took the time to move the badge to the wrong side of the vest.
So, you found it, right?
Right.
You found it.
How do you think I got here so quickly? I didn't shoot
On a
him.
horse.
Yeah.
All right, and there were others, you said.
Well, along the train tracks, there was a body after body after body until I found the man who killed my horse. Well, not killed my horse. Stole my horse. That's the word. I like words. And he was standing over a pile of bodies, of which it looked like he was executing each and every one of them.
Really?
It's my turn to look pointedly at Matthias.
Deep. I will look at her in return. And I will look back at Finn. I will say, all right, so why did you bring him back?
So he would have a proper burial.
You know what it looks like having the sheriff's corpse with you, Brad. You know he was shot to death and you have a gun on you, right?
Yeah, I have a gun that's not missing any bullets. Well, one bullet, and he was
You
shot
have
3
a bag
times.
of ammunition.
Yeah, I have a bag of ammunition.
What difference does it make if your gun's missing any bullets when you got a bag of ammunition?
Yeah, true.
Therefore, you found this body on the side of the road.
No, he
You
didn't.
don't.
We had nothing to do with it. You see, what's going to happen is the body is going to be found in the sheriff's office mysteriously with a little note and a map to the rest of the bodies that has nothing to do with any of us.
How do you propose we get it in there?
I have a friend on the inside.
You know someone?
Yeah, I do.
What's his name?
I only know him by voice. I don't know his name.
Oh.
He can get me in there, though.
All right, I trust you. I'm
Yes!
so pleased!
Yes!
This is the most beautiful train wreck I have ever seen a game take. I did not intend. This is so like it's all just like coming together, like oh, by accident. None of this was planned. This is amazing. Oh,
You're welcome, Grant.
oh my god, this is amazing.
I'm crying and my heart hurts right now. Because the moment she asked, like the moment she was like, how do you get him in there? I was just like, oh no, I know the answer to this question.
Never leave your plans to the schizophrenic. Never leave your planning to the schizophrenic. Oh my god, this is a beat all around. This is beautiful. This is me forgetting about Murder Fin, me not realizing that this would look like it because Kjaer set up the bandit quote ahead of time after I had given Serratus the bandits that nobody else had seen, that I didn't plan that way, on top of the sheriff's body, and the
This is why we play these games.
This is why we
moments
play
like
this game. That is a white chip for everyone. Oh my god, I love you people. This
Can we
is
go over cap right now? Because I'm like,
I will put you over cap because that is the glory of this moment right now. Okay, so
For the record, it's not that you shouldn't, like, the schizophrenic's allowed to plan. Always double check the plan.
so Matthias,
What is your friend in the inside?
Sorry?
How do you know him?
I did him a favor.
When?
Wasn't that long ago.
Okay.
I'm not with you every second.
No.
I don't think it's important if he can.
Don't look so confused
God, this
then.
is great.
I do nice things for people.
No, you don't.
That ain't a very Christian thing to say.
Oh no! Let's go. Come on.
What? That ain't judgmental. It's stating fact. Let's just go.
Alright, so Matthias, what is your plan?
Alright, so I had a plan as a player originally, and then my character decided that that was not sufficient any longer. Because he's got a man on the inside.
$10 from Tice. I just got here and Finn looks like he's lying to his hubby. 2 bodges for lying in a relationship. Hashtag Finnthias strikes again.
So, All right, what I was originally going to do is basically, it's not hard to disguise a body as luggage. I have some experience in this.
Matthias has experience in this.
I am Matthias right now. Yeah.
Okay. Just verified because that was creepy.
So, we're gonna have to get through the day. And so for the day, I'm gonna just the corpse is just gonna be saddlebags and the horse.
Okay.
And then when nightfall comes, I'm gonna get
Pyromancy,
Finn.
$5 is alright because that earned a crit.
Thank you very much, Pyromancy. I am gonna get Finn to lead that horse, because we can't go near that horse. Actually, no, you know what? I'm gonna use one of the other horses so that I can do this, and so that the others do not have to participate.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put the saddlebag corpse on one of the horses, and I'm gonna lead it up behind the sheriff's office, and then I'm gonna use the back door because we specifically said there was a back door previously.
Mm-hmm.
All right. First, well, we need. Oh, go on. It's about the horses that are dead.
And I'm gonna wait until the light goes off because presumably the sheriff does not, or the deputies do not leave.
The light's running for no reason.
Well, do not leave through the back door was more the point.
Seems to be a fairly unused entrance.
And then once the lights are off, I will whisper to ask if the coast is clear. And I will wait for my compatriot to notify me.
It's the course.
Is there anyone else in there?
Huh? What? Welcome back! Welcome back.
I'm glad that you've found a nice new home. Is there anyone in there?
No.
There's no one else in there?
Welcome back!
I'm gonna ease the door open.
Okay, so you'll ease the door open, and there is the welcome mat that you are talking to. The welcome mat that you rescued from the ranch before it exploded. The welcome mat that you so cunningly left inside the sheriff's office. The welcome mat that we have yet to confirm is actually hallucinating or is actually a sentient animated welcome mat for no discernible reason. Which is probably just a hallucination. But he is so happy to see you right now, and his mariachi's singing, he's snapping. You don't know where the snapping sound's coming from, right? But every now and then, like, it's almost as if the breeze is moving this way and that, and little, like, you know, the little bits of cloth that make up, like, the rug of the welcome mat.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my ghetto, my map that I have drawn because this is nightfall.
Right.
And I'm gonna put it in the fist of the sheriff, like he tore it out of somebody's hand.
All right. Tear the edges a little bit, shove it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. His hand's a little stiff now. You gotta really. Oh, that didn't sound right. Something broke. Whatever. You got a fist. Done.
All right. So the map's in his hand. And I need blood. I didn't think of. I need blood.
Welcome back. You need blood. Welcome back.
Wait a minute. Where where's the sheriff's horse? Like, did I notice it outside?
Nope.
So we don't know where it is.
Correct.
All right.
What?
I hate everything right now. That horse I got loaned.
The second one
I'ma
you
shoot
got
the horse.
loaned?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the horse.
You're paying for that.
Roll me sneaking.
I crit.
This is the worst waste of a crit I've ever seen in my life. You will manage to, by sheer luck alone, shoot a horse behind the sheriff's office with nobody hearing it.
So now that the sheriff's horse is dead and the sheriff's body is in the sheriff's office, I'm gonna very quickly take some of the horse's blood because it's still pumping. And I know I can't drink it. I'll think about it, but I know I can't. I tried this once. So I'm gonna fill it up. I'm gonna fill my hands up, and I'm gonna literally just start splashing it around the sheriff's office.
I told you not to let the schizophrenic do the planning. Alright, so you crit your sneaking roll, so you'll be able to do this without getting caught. There is no, like, sudden appearance of somebody who forgot something in the office, right? As much as I would like to. Oh. Welcome back, deputy! You hear the welcome mat shouting out at somebody. You hear the click of a door closing. You can get out in time.
I will, in fact, do so.
You will get the hell out of Dodge. Well, not really out of Dodge, because you need to stay in Dodge. And as you gently close the door, come back anytime, please. And then there is the blood-curdling scream of a body being discovered.
I haul ass.
Right, so. What the fuck am I fighting for right now? I was planning for us to turn this quest in, but that had to happen. All right, so Finn,
Yes, sir.
do me a favor and roll me persuasion, because you have to go deliver the news of the dead horses, not knowing another dead horse has been loaned to Matthias already. You don't know that hasn't happened yet, right? Matthias borrowed a horse.
No.
It's not his fault. They got attacked by wildlife in the woods, right? Like, it wasn't your bad. So roll me persuasion to talk down the very upset horse owners.
It's Maine, right? Because I don't have persuasion.
Man, yeah, you're going to roll man at -4. This is going to be real nice. All right, so over the course of your negotiations, Finn, you broke it. You buy it.
All right. I hand them the money, the $50 that I had.
It'll be roughly $50. All right, that you know, to pay for the 2 dead horses, $25 a piece. Little do you know there is another dead horse in the making, but that hasn't happened yet.
I did not facilitate him getting that horse.
Okay. So there you are, right? And you're paying that off, right? That's what you were gonna do, right? So like he is angry, and he if you do not pay for these horses, right? Not only will he make certain that you never rent a horse from here again, he'll make certain you never rent a horse again. So you
apparently I critted.
Oh, did you?
Because of Zang.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right, so you get to keep your $50 instead, right? So you managed to talk this man down. It's not your fault. A lot of people go into that forest and don't come out. Right? And he's pissed off that you had your horse. You didn't have his horses. And you managed to point out, those horses not my responsibility. Like, I facilitated the transaction, but those horses were responsible for the U.S. Marshal and the preacher. Those were the ones who handled those horses. You're going to have to talk to them. He decides it's just not worth the trouble and just get out. And he's not going to go talking you up as a horse thief to the rest of the community. All right. Now, Sam, you have two options.
Yes.
Matthias has been quite busy covering for the newly discovered sheriff's body today. So that means you can take this device to its intended destination before you retire to do some tinkering, correct?
Yes.
All right. So, where do you take the device? Do you take it to Stubdo Duncan, or do you take it to the saloon?
Out of character, the one who actually told us to go and find the device was the
one at the
tentacle
saloon
guy, right?
Yeah. Stubdo Duncan had no idea what the mission was, just that it was unusual for this contact of his to go looking for help.
Okay. Then I will go back to the saloon.
All right. So you go back to the saloon, and there he is in the same place. He's wearing the same big black hood, but he does not have the Cthulhu face. Instead, he looks grizzled, gnarled, and scarred. You almost prefer the Cthulhu face, all things told. He looks up at you.
Also grizzled and gnarled and scarred.
Yep. He looks up at you and he says, "You survived." Now, you'll note his voice sounds really deep and gravelly, almost unnaturally so, but it is not the dark god of demon death that he was the first time, right? Congratulations. Did you get the device?
I did.
He reaches...
We had it. We had a deal, I believe.
Out of character, what was the deal? Was he paying you for this?
No, we were getting the password.
All right.
We're getting the password.
He reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a poker chip that's got a bullet hole through the middle of it. It's pink. He hands it. He holds it out to you. He says, as promised, you give this to Duncan. Duncan will give you the rest of the password."
How do I know that what you're saying is true? Just out of curiosity. And I have the device in my hand. And I'm not appearing very threatening. I'm just curious.
Yes. That chip used to be worn in the breast pocket of one poor sap who doubted me before. I don't lie. You don't need to know something, I just ain't gonna talk.
Fair enough, I suppose. I'll hand her the device.
He takes the device, he looks at it. It ain't broke. He slaps $10 on the table. He says, "Bonus for the good work."
I have a professional question. And maybe it's more of an interest, but what exactly does that thing do?
He says, "It's a security system. Keeps unwanted intruders from entering the domain that you declare off limits."
When you say domain, do you mean entirely physical?
Here's 2 crits that you can actually look at the sheet and see something.
Thank you, Tice. That's sweet.
I don't know who they're for.
I appreciate that.
I just know that they're 2
It's
crits.
for me. It's for me.
Oh, okay.
It's for me because of what I said, chat.
Oh, okay. He says, he says, "I'm sorry, I'll use smaller words next time. A place."
Well, I gathered that, but I think you and I both know that places don't always refer to doors and buildings and fields and shit. That there are some other places that people may be able to get to that are not strictly within this plane.
Are you scared, little girl?
No.
See you next time. And he stands up, and he will walk out. Not answering your question.
That's fine.
For the record, that statement was probably the most loaded statement I have made in the entire campaign with Deadlands classic lore. Not even my campaign. And then you're off to the shack.
Right.
You're off to the workshop, right?
Head over to the workshop. Yep.
All right. So you wanted to invent some things, yes?
Indeed.
All right.
Do I have the firefly? Please, for God's sake, do I have the firefly?
No.
No, Matthias has the firefly.
I don't want to do my things.
You still gotta invent the thing and the grappling hook, right?
Well, yes, but I was wanting to see if there was any technology related to that firefly that I may want to use on my face.
You don't
That's
know
the
where
whole reason I've been trying to get this firefly the entire damn session.
Well, you don't know where Matthias is right now.
Fine, that's fine.
You could hold off on inventing things and do that next session. Would Sam wait when she suddenly realized she didn't have the firefly?
Yes, she would absolutely wait.
All
She
right.
would want the firefly before she made any moves. Now that she's thinking about it, she may have wanted to look at that security device before she would make any moves, but hey, that's over, so.
Oh well, can't do that anymore. So
That's fine, no problem. Yeah, next week.
all right, so where we leave off is you have the token for Stubtoe Duncan's password. All right, do you take it to him?
He and I don't really have a good rapport. I would probably try to find my compatriots before
All
I
right.
went back to Stubtoe Duncan.
So, as the sun sets on today's session, you have what it takes to get the password to access the vault, which will let you speak with Rattler's contact inside the vault, in hopes that the contact will be able to point you towards that backstabbing son of a bitch, Jack of Spades. He has your money and your pride by the balls. You're almost there. This could be it. This could be the thing that points you right where he's at. You could walk into the vault and find him there. You don't know. Regardless, you're pretty certain that whatever lies on the other side of that door in the vault is going to at least set you on Jack's trail for the first time since you woke up unconscious, double-crossed in the cave where the treasure once existed. Matthias?
Yes.
You've somehow managed to get away scot-free. Terribly framing, horribly framing the death of the sheriff. In the least believable way possible, I might add. Serranus! You managed to avoid death at the hands of the bandits, but you left them alive. You better hope they don't find you. That'll be 2 people looking to get themselves a piece of the Pony Express runner.
I kind of hope that he finds me so I can kill him first.
And on that
in
note,
the most delicious way possible.
I am EvilSqueegee. You've been watching this on either twitch.tv/EvilSqueegee or youtube.com/EvilSqueegeeRAR.